The body of young Aiden was discovered in the bedroom alongside his mother, Aiden Sommerfeld. They placed in the fire in the west bedroom. This horrific incident further alarmed the smoke down in the fire when it was revealed that the fire wasn't accidental and most victims were already deceased before the fire started. Experts determined there was no smoke in their lamps indicating they were not awakened at the time of ignition. On their last day of life, May 23rd, 1968, Ada was only 3 years old, while his mother was not 25. At least the weather was pleasant that day, and they spent most of their time playing and enjoying the beautiful summer day in the yard. Sadly, it was their final day. Lady Olivia Sommerfeld. Sommerfeld means summer fruit or pasture in German. Was raised by her parents after her father left the family when she was just 6 years old. Her mother loved Davis, hence she named her daughter Davis. Where the name came from her grandfather, a German immigrant who worked his entire life in the bakery. While in college, Daisy learned that her father had moved to California, where he successfully attempted to rob a pawn shop and ended up in prison for a long time, dying there before Daisy discovered his fate. At the time, the American government was grappling with the issue related to the murder project of the Blackbird superplane. They needed a material for this project that was only produced in the USSR. The old war was on the brink of becoming hot, but in 1968, the CIA sent an exchange to read that had a manager to obtain the much needed material. Becky ended up with her grandparents at the age of 11 after her mother died in an accident. She moved to Ainsfield, Florida, and a remarkable place with tall, rolling leaves that until houses built a century old, providing such effective shade from the southern sun that sometimes excited the needed even in the heat of summer. There, they entered a new school where she traveled randomly. Her Midwestern accent made her excited for the teaching by her peers. They spent much of her childhood in the school library, where she frequently learned Iranha. She often imagined a prince on the white horse with green hair, like the many in the young live then and probably still do today. The written horse often asks, where have all the princes gone? Lisa runs from the crowd replied, the same place all the ladies have gone. Daisy also loved to draw. She didn't focus on portraits or still life. She enjoyed action, various mechanisms, engines and machines. Once she formed an old rusty bicycle in the Arabs. Her grandfather offered to repair it, but she fiercely guarded this treasure, drawing it repeatedly from different angles in various lights or usages. One person's done in another's treasure. It was an operation, let's call it a 3 scale operation, 3-8 for short, located in Warrenville Heights, Ohio. It made itself open in Brazil, Argentina, South Africa, Nigeria, Switzerland, South Korea, and other countries. This company has extensively produced industrial equipment for the food service industry. They began receiving material from the Soviet Union in 1968, with a number of about 1 million per country, approximately 11 million in today's money, or roughly 5 pounds of material annually. The total turnover was around 100 million per year. In 1961, they met Michael Owens, his future husband. She was 19 at the time, and he was already 65. He worked as a mechanic at a large local factory and used industrial ovens for exterior fast food restaurants and factory experience. This couple struggled to conceive for a long time, but in 1965 they finally had their much-awaited child, whom they named Aiden. Their life changed completely, becoming clear and carefree, as if their dreams had come true. Interestingly, it's in such moments that the soul begins to see new facets of this world, perhaps in vain. Beware of boredom, for the farm that follows emptiness or anything. By 1967, Aiden Sommerfeld made it seem much easier for his mother. In order, the family decided to visit my own brother, who lived in Warrenfield Heights, Ohio. The brother lived alone and was delighted to have his house filled with noise and joy, even if only for a couple of weeks. He worked as a mechanic at semi-factory. On the last day of the vacation, when everything was better, making family car wouldn't start. My own brother said it would take a couple hours to fix it, but he had to go work. The brothers then devised a plan. Michael would go to work instead of Stan, so Stan could repair the family's car. This might seem strange, but they both work on centralized machines, while Michael made cast iron parts for ovens in Florida. His brother Stan made parts from different materials of the same equipment in Ohio. Michael took Stan's parts and went to his factory. With detailed instructions on where to go and what to do, Michael easily completed the task, while Stan repaired the young family house. When Michael returned from work, the family set off on their journey back to Florida. On the way home, he happened talked a lot about the excellent working conditions at his brother's job. Well-rented spaces, a comfortable chair for the machine, and overall, he was happy for his brother. However, something bothered him. The parts of his machine were designed for flexible joints, but the metals he was used to working with, like cast iron, were not suitable for such parts. Moreover, the materials he was machining were not meant for the flexible joints either. What troubled him most was the lightness of the material. He insisted that such material could not be heat resistant and could not be used in the production of ovens, even though the boxes from which he took the blanks were labeled as for ovens. They was very concerned about these things. He was even more shocked when her husband saw a written inscription or a few letters on one of the blanks that were not enlarged in the script. They quickly concluded that the letters were in Russian, which left them completely baffled. After several weeks of experiment, they decided to call Ohio Senator Bob Twentieth. He couldn't reach the senator himself, but managed to get through to one of his aides, Nicky Fix. They felt there was some conspiracy in the United States and that the authority needed to be alerted. He also kept in mind that she might not understand everything and that everything would be fine, so she didn't try to contact the press, but saw the official channels instead. Nicky received dozens of calls from people wanting to speak with the senator, and honestly told everyone that she had to, that the senator would be called back another time or something like this. They didn't give up and helped for the Nicky, who kept refusing help. Eventually, they even became somewhat friendly. Nicky had a daughter that was pregnant, and she was wondering what to do when the puppies were born. They wanted a puppy for Aiden, and he had been asking for a daughter for a long time. Finally, they invited Nicky to relax in Florida and bring the puppy along. After spending a week in Florida and learning some details about the case, they were sitting a meeting with the senator for. Nicky finally agreed to arrange their meeting. In Warrenfield Heights, there was a big celebration on May 8th, dedicated to the victory in the World War II. In the evening, they met with the senator, who was surprised by everything he heard and was very worried of a possible conspiracy against the country. The production of parts from the raw materials that the military factory could severely damage the defense capabilities of the United States. He was also concerned about the weak security measures, considering the enemy had recently stolen the secret of making the atomic bomb from the Manhattan Project. The senator couldn't ignore such abuse, He asked Navy to stay in town for a couple of weeks while he kept everything. Agent Aiden stayed at her husband's brother's house while he was on the business trip to Chicago. He was there for a advanced training course to master more advanced new machines. It was a multi-yellow one-story house The living room had a view of air from the moon hurrying along through the very old window. Other houses were just a few yards apart. There were no fences in the area, so neighbors could easily see each other from their windows. In the morning, she made her favorite pancakes. She had a set recipe. Added a bit of fat, condensed milk to boil the milk, and not using rough eggs, preferable old ones instead. Around 11 a.m., Margaret and Sam finished breakfast. The boy fell asleep immediately at human roof. The mother opened the book where she had left off and lay down to read. Around 1 p.m., a neighbor knocked on the door. She was looking for Stan, but upon learning from Baby that he wouldn't be back for a couple of weeks, the neighbor was a bit upset and left without even saying goodbye. Maybe she thought Baby was his new girlfriend. Jealous? Later, the police found out that she lived 3 blocks from Stan's house, but she had no serious relationship with Michael's brother. Around 8 p.m., neighbors saw a white minivan with alarming company ammo. According to the neighbors, it was parked near their house for about 45 minutes, but they couldn't remember the license plates. There were so many citations at the time that the police couldn't establish who was in the van. Around 8:30 p.m., neighbors heard laughter outside. It was established that a group of young students, 3 year-olds and 2 boys, aged between 20 and 26, were passing by. Their names were identified, and they were all questioned. They were coming from a birthday party for their college professor. It was very fantastic, very whole name, Jose Williams, who at the time his name became unknown. This name first appeared in a letter in 1964. He spent about 3 weeks in New Hampshire, lightly, and hot abuse earning about $180 or $9 per night were submitted for payment. It equivalent to about 1,600 per day or 81 per night. Why might this be important? Who will be a connection? Maybe there is no connection. But there are 2 more records. One dated June 1968, 2 weeks in Ohio, $104 7 days at 8, and 1971, 1.5 weeks in December in Oklahoma, 10 days at 11, or only 100 or about 990 a day. We don't know for sure what Jose Williams was doing in Ohio in 1968 or in New Hampshire in 1964, but we likely know what he was doing in Oklahoma in 1971. A witness in a case involving violations at a military factory died in a head explosion at 6:30 p.m. Neighbors saw a white rabbit with blue heads on the sign 2 hours before the explosion, even before the witness returned from his lawyer who was helping him had the evidence of factory violation. The police tried to find the web but couldn't. However, a completely burned out web was found a day later. It was so thoroughly destroyed that there were practically no traces left, and flammable liquid had filled the web even inside. The web was found not far from 2 hotels, Holiday Inn and Lavender Inn. A view from Lavender Inn was a sight where compensation was rest for Jose Williams. He even asked some around to believe there might be a connection in the case. Around 2 a.m., a neighbor living in a two-story dark-gray house had already woke up to drink water. She was parched from consuming a lot of alcohol in the evening. She noticed a colorful flame and opened the neighbor's house through the window. Immediately calling the police, she be able to learn her husband, who initially didn't believe her word, as she was still under influence of alcohol. But eventually he got out of the bed and stepping outside saw the flame 10 yards higher and housing the neighbor's house. Local old neighbors, people began trying to extinguish the building. Within a few minutes, firefighters and police arrived and discovered the bodies of Bailey and Aiden. The smell of flammable substances was overall, and the police had no doubt about arson, nothing in your witnesses. Even if you are experts to be avoid about your whole decision. Three police detectives led by an anti-police chief superintendent with their pens and notebooks to record facts that could lead them to the perpetrator or perpetrators. They learned that they had died from a blow to the head before the fire, and little Aiden had been strangled also before the fire. Experts determined that both victims had died half an hour to an hour before the smoke would have entered their lungs. Despite the densely populated area, no one saw anything unusual after 11 p.m. No cars, no other people, nothing. The lights were on in several windows of the burnt house, and nothing unusual happening. The police were very close. They initially verified that the husband was where he was supposed to be. His brother was where he was supposed to be. Everything had a multiple alibi, and that was it. My noon whole town knew what had happened and was horrified by such an incident, but the police had nothing to present to the public. I don't know if the Hoffman was a CIA agent for many years, but in 1987, right before the collapse of the Soviet Union, he decided to put the Soviets out of fear of disappearing somewhere in the deep of the world's ocean. He was having fun in Germany at a public bus house where he allegedly raped a lot of West German women. Everything would have been fine, but apparently she was someone's important granddaughter, and Robert felt his life was coming to an end. In reality, he actually didn't help him. Shortly after arriving in Moscow, he was poisoned by apparatus at the sanatorium of the Soviet Foreign Energy Service. But the circumstances of his death are not important for us. What matters is what he said before his conflict with the apparatus. He of course said a lot of completely communist propaganda, but there is something worse now. He claimed that he was American from US soil. The CIA hired foreigners who come to the US under reasonable pretext and do the job. This is because no one Atlanta wanted to frame the consequences of such actions in the future, and politicians are always looking to gain votes by exploiting such situations. Senator Patrick was also arrested by the police and was misfixed. For them, his life was also an inexplicable mystery. 3 years later, Bob was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. After which he left his senatorial post to devote all his time to his family. 7 years later, in 1978, he died in private hospital for a terminally ill with severe dementia. He got married a year later and changed her last name from Fitz to Ilvo. Nothing more is known about her except that she moved to Switzerland with honor to the small town of Baden. Michael never remarried. He mourned the death of his wife and son for another 7 years, until he finally succumbed and died of acute liver failure. They and Aiden are buried in a cemetery in Florida, where a storm beloved mother and child Aiden assumed to live stolen from their loved one, and their Lord. And so we come to the end of this episode. This case was never solved. There were no arrests or suspects. The soul simply vanished from its world on an ordinary night.